Hi and welcome to an Esense demonstration of how we use the new and improved floor hoist which has power travel in the Esense unit. Here's a 101 on how to use the Esense product. First, let's start with the hand controller. We have the power button which you hold, wait for the unit to calibrate, and you have 4 green lights. The 3 top lights are for the battery, tells you how much battery's left, and the bottom light tells you that the system's ready to go and we can use the floor hoist. Let me talk you through the remote functionality. We have the up button, which raises the hoist boom arm, and then the down button, which then lowers the hoist boom arm. The next set of buttons is the legs, so we can splay the legs to go around beds or chairs. So we have this button, which widens the legs, and we have the other button, which brings the legs back together. One of the features on the Esense floor hoist is the emergency lowering and raising handle. The magic of the Esense power hoist is the power wheel down the bottom of the unit. This unit here will drive the hoist forwards, backwards in multiple directions. This is the sensor bar, so when you lean on this side, gently, you see the wheel down the bottom changes direction. Likewise, when you pull it this way, it changes direction and it drives the hoist in the direction that you want it to go. The key to the Esense and getting it to move in the direction that you want to move it in is being gentle. You don't need to grab it with both fists like this. If you see white knuckles on some of the operators' fists, you know that they're gripping the sensor bar too hard. As you can see, with 2 hands on either side, I can get the hoist to move in any direction. Pushing forward, and then coming back, and then to move it, to pivot. So I use my hand here on this side, and I can gentle pressure on the boom arm, and that gets me to be able to pivot this in a complete circle if I've got limited space, which is really important if you're using this in bathrooms or confined areas. Another feature of the Esense floor hoist is the brakes on the back wheel. These are simply operated by pressing your foot down on that one and that one. This will stop the hoist from moving. To release, and we're back to operation. An important feature of the Esense floor hoist is the emergency stop button. If for some reason something's happening while you're doing a transfer, you can simply press the emergency stop button. You will see that the lights are now flashing, which means it's not operable. So no matter what I do here, it won't move the whole floor hoist. And you can also lock it at the feet as well. To undo it, slight turn of the knob, it retracts. You press the power button, and we're back to all green and ready to go. One of the indicators of the Esense floor hoist, it'll pick up the amount of force that you're using. If you're using too much force for the floor hoist, these lights here will flash at you. For example, you can see that they flashed orange and then there's green. Once it's reset itself, it'll be green and you can resume operation. This tends to happen when you use this floor hoist like you would use other ones where you're physically trying to maneuver things, as opposed to the Esense floor hoist where you let the wheel do all the work for you. A key difference with the Esense floor hoist and regular floor hoist is regular floor hoist you have to take the battery out a lot of the time and go and charge it separately. With the Esense floor hoist, you park it into the position that it's to be stored in, you open up the flap and you plug this in like that and make sure it's turned on at the power point. And when you plug it in, there's an indicator charge light here and that'll let you know that it's good and charging.